March and March is back on Durban's street, staging a fresh protest today. The group is demanding the deportation of undocumented foreign nationals. It vows to keep up demonstrations until government enforces tougher immigration laws.
The barber shop business has become a criminal.
I agree with
It's no longer a normal business.
I've never seen a person who cried to go home. Yes. I've never seen such a thing in my whole life. These people don't want to go home.
Ugogo uberentisa abantu bangaphandle abangenamaphepha inqwaba abantu bangaphandle batholakala emzini wakhe kade barentisa omunye nje waseMalawi izinterviewile la eziwe washo ukuthi akanalo ngisho nepasi.
All of Nigerians in South Africa, please take and go. Take and go.
Is Julius Malema part of the criminal syndicates that Mklanhla Mkhwanazi spoke about a year ago?
Julius Malema is drug cartels. Afakwe high table ukuthi akazo vandalizer.
ANC esompukane VD ufika bona ukuthi hayi ngeke umuntu oyedwa lo ababhalanse ngayo kule VD kwafika kwabeka itende kwabeka itafula nathi itafula lapha izintanjana Nkosi yami.
Hey, South Africans are xenophobic. We have to unite Africa. Yini ningayibhakhi Faso? Ngoba nali phela igolide lidliwa abantu abamnyama uqemuqemu ukube hello.
Hola.
Jabo.
The people keep making this thing look like it's all glossy. You know, like, oh, it's poor migrants coming in because they're poor, they're refugees.
Hi guys.
When you should be concerned, okay, when you visit South Africa and you see black people swearing in Afrikaans and Afrikaans people swearing in Tswana, that's your cue move. That's where you gotta move. Then there's cock.
Oh, because I'm not I find out say clean it. Free, I'm bad.
But whoever can go home affairs. Baba rekisang the immigration papers. You register the passport or you register the ID, the permit. Do you guys see what you have done to this country?
Yeah, but keep my guys. Ithini recipe ya Brian ihamba nje ngane ngife ambasazo uyithole video ke engezansi kwale engiyenzile engivuke nje kuseni ngayenza ngingakamthengi lo uStella kaZwelonke wena ngikho ledingitho bayede ngisho ithani million yakho ngangikhokheli bayede hey ababamba khona la emazontweni la bayede umasala uyazi bayede.
This is Open Up Podcast. Welcome. Today there was a media briefing. They were just giving us an update on illegal immigration, a ministerial committee. So it's part of this video. For everyone that you have seen in the beginning of this video that I've used as an intro, they are part of this video. Please don't forget to like the video, share your comment at home, and also subscribe to this channel so that each and every time I give you videos like this one, it comes to you as a notification. Okay, without any waste of time, let's watch.
The spather shop business has become a criminal network.
I agree with
it's
you.
no longer a normal business.
I agree
because
with you.
if you're killing South Africans who are opening spather shops because you don't want them to open spather shops where the areas you think belong to you, your territory, that is a crime network. It's gangsterism. It's not migrants who are poor running away from their conditions in Somalia and Ethiopia and Pakistan and Bangladesh.
Big corporations.
Very well established. And all of these people know each other. They have networks. The biggest problem of this all is the money network. Where is the money that they are getting from these spather shops? Because it's not going to SARS. It's not coming back to our economy. On top of that, the goods coming from the ports, it's a network from outside of South Africa. It's not a network in South Africa.
And it doesn't benefit us either.
The people keep making this thing look like it's all glossy. You know, like, oh, it's poor migrants coming in because they're poor, they're refugees and asylum seekers, and oh, they need to survive. Why would we have more foreigners going to Home Affairs litigating the department to stay in South Africa and continue getting more rights than migrants actually should if they don't know what they're doing? They know exactly what they're doing. And let me tell you, you know exactly what they're doing because now they've started going to try and get voted for in communities and starting their own political parties, etc., etc.
Okay, Jacinta has said something la. You like all that we have been hearing is that South Africans are xenophobic. They are abusing the pure people, poor immigrants that are here in South Africa. But how do you become an immigrant and poor while you are doing business in a foreign land, in a foreign country? So that's what this clip really is about, or what Jacinta is saying. But also she's speaking in English, so I hope you have heard everything that she was saying. And also share your comment at home. We want to know what you think about this video or things that are taking place here in South Africa. This was just the first clip. The video is still continuing.
Once more for honoring our invitation to the IMC media briefing and for your consistent, balanced coverage of the current migration developments and the associated events that are unfolding in this regard. It is important that South Africans and the citizens of our continent and the world over get the true picture of what is going on in South Africa today, including the concerted efforts that government is making to deal with irregular migration in our country. We have called this media briefing to give feedback and progress report on the work that the IMC is doing in implementing the 5-point plan on managing migration and as announced by the President on the 7th of June 2026. As a reminder, the 5-point plan includes cracking down on violation of our immigration laws, securing our borders, strengthening our immigration system, closing gaps in laws and policies on migration, and working closely with our continental counterparts in managing migration. In implementing this plan, we are striving to achieve an orderly and regular migration which is mindful and sensitive to the concerns raised by our people while observing human rights and dignity of all people in our country, irrespective of their citizenship and immigration status. In this regard, we have noted ongoing public concerns and heightened tensions linked to migration-related matters in parts of the country. Media reports, both domestically and internationally, indicate that there are still groups of protesters who conduct searches around homes and businesses that are suspected to house undocumented immigrants. This is illegal, and members of our community who are part of these activities are warned to refrain from this and from this conduct. And law enforcement agencies continue to work in this regard in identifying those who are appearing on those social media and the reports.
When the police find illegal immigrants in the country, they might arrest them, but they will never follow through and make sure that they take them to court, and they make sure they get deported out of the country, make sure that they are recorded so that if they are seen again, then you can have some sort of a system that goes on to say you are barred from coming to South Africa for the next 5 years. Now they talk about no one is above the law. No one is above the law. Ramaphosa, are you serious? Nobody's above the law. So you are above the law. The people that we are seeing on Matlanga Commission are not above the law. The people that are jumping our borders and coming here and doing all sorts of illegal things, they're not above the law. But you want to tell South Africans that nobody's above the law when they're talking about and protesting about serious problems that affect them daily when it comes to education, healthcare, and resources that they have to share with the people that are here illegally.
Yeah, share your comment at home. We want to know what you think about these few clips that we have watched. I want to say something about what the ANC or the lady from Parliament was saying. She says the police will be going and checking also social media, those who are breaking the law, meaning those that are checking illegal immigrants, if they have papers, those that are going and checking the shops if they have qualifications or necessary documents to do business. The police will deal with them. The police will now go and check those people. And then who's going to now do what the March and March was doing or what these people are doing if the police focus is going to be on the people that are actually checking for documents, that are actually telling them and showing them that, no, we know because of this and this. The same social media that she's referring to is the same social media where I'm getting these videos where these people, they take pictures when they are raiding these shops. They take videos as an evidence to show us that this is what we have found. So the woman, she's saying the police are gonna deal with them. The police are gonna deal with them. So now we are moving from the focus of what the actual media briefing is about to focus on the wrong thing now, on the South Africans that are actually worried. We are moving the public. That's what she was saying. I'm just also trying to summarize what she was saying, but she says exactly that. If you did not get that or catch that, please go back and listen again, and let's keep going.
South Africa didn't fall behind. We shut down the system that made us grow. We used to make things. Now we import them. South Africa was the most industrialized country in Africa. Factories running at scale, successfully churning out goods. Rail moving, getting stuff from factories to the sea, to ports, to outside the country. Power stable, exports flowing. That system worked. Then came the turning point. Around 2006, we stopped investing enough to keep electricity stable and expanding. And once power goes, everything else follows. Industry slows, engineering declines, capacity shrinks, factories close, infrastructure weakens. And then we made it worse. We tried to move away from production. We told ourselves that we can jump to a service economy, but services need skills at scale. We don't have that scale because the system to support that scale was never built. Industrial economies do, and if we continued on the line of industrialization, we would have had that capacity. Now, look around. Eskom, unstable. Transnet, inefficient. Unemployment, massive. That is not bad luck. That's cause and effect in action. We didn't move forward. We broke the foundation and tried to skip the steps. And millions had nowhere to go.
Let me put it bluntly. Let me put it the way it is. Basically, the ANC government has found this country intact. Everything was working, everything was functioning before the ANC. The ANC came into power, everything, they forgot about everything. No maintenance was done, our roads were left behind, everything was not maintained. So that's the result of, that's the failure that ANC has caused this country, you know. So I'm just summarizing from what this man is saying. He said from 2006 basically, he said from 2006. So ANC came into power, 1994. So 1994 to 2006, everything was functioning properly. If you remember those years, if you were around then, you will understand that we never had these problems that we are going through now. The electricity, Julius Malema once said, South Africa used to supply the whole continent with electricity. Now South Africa became a joke. Some few years back, even now we're still having load shedding. By the way, we became a joke to these African countries that we used to supply electricity because of this ANC. So I'm just adding up from what this man is saying. Let's keep going.
Ugogo uberentisa abantu bangaphandle abangenamaphepha. Inqwaba abantu bangaphandle batholakala emzini wakhe kade barentisa. Omunye nje waseMalawi sim-interviewile la edlula. Washo ukuthi akanalo ngisho nepasi. So bambophela lokho ugogo ukuthi ubephethe abantu bangaphandle becela umuzi. And bengafuni ukubavulela kade kuthiwa bavule. Kwaze kwaphoqa ukuthi baphoqa ukungena.
uJulius Malema isisebenzi sama drug cartels afakwe high table ukuthi akazovandalizer ulower class ngoba ulower class mawuvuka kuzophazamiseka bona. So uyisebenzi se high table uyaholela lokho akwenzayo akane ndaba nathi akasoze aba nendaba nathi. Hola. Shabo.
Okay, I don't know what that man was saying when he says Julius Malema is sebenzi. He actually means he is an employee. He's saying Julius Malema is an employee of the drug cartels. That's what he's saying. I'm not the one that is saying it. He's the one that is saying it. I think it's not. I think it's not wise to say what he's saying the way he's saying it without any proof. That's what I can say about what the man was saying there. You know, I know other people, they might think the way he says, they might think is right or is correct. But until you have proof, my brother, you don't go to social media and speak like that, you know. I don't know, please share also in the comment section what you think about what that man was saying. And also those boys that are smoking happily blably inside the shop, Yabo, my friend, I don't understand what is happening there, but I don't think also this is what we want as South Africans if we are saying we're removing these foreigners that are owning our shops in our townships. I don't think this is a good display to also now film yourself sitting there drinking the cold drinks from the shops, the same cold drinks that we always say they are selling fake cold drinks, smoking happily bubbly in there. And you even should record a video of yourself doing that, you post it on social media. Like, really? Okay, you don't do that. I don't know. Share also in the comment section what you think about those guys. Let's keep going.
Njengamanje zimbili kuphela izinto ezisalele uShembe lo hlelo esihlalweni uNyazi. uShembe kumele athathe izinkomo ezithi mo ahambe ayendlunkulu lapha emashobeni ayothela amanzi esilweni. uNyazi lwezulu kumele lithathe izinkomo liyothela amanzi esilweni liyoshweleza laphana uNyazi lwezulu liyoshweleza laphana luxolise ekutheni kulobu bulima lobu obubonwe isilo. Bhongile ngonyama manje libhongile ibhubesi. Sithi isilo uShembe uyisilima. Manje uShembe into kumele ayenze kumele athathe izinkomo ahamba ayoxolisa esilweni ekutheni abe isilima ngoba ngempela yini enye uShembe kumele ayenze kahle kahle yena ubelani isilima phambi kwesilo. Sesibuza ke nje uShembe yena kahle kahle ubelani isilima phambi kwesilo phambi kwangangezwe lakhe. uShembe kumele athathe izinkomo ayoxolisa esilweni ngokuba isilima.
ile into uShembe ekumele ayenze mayehlulwa yilonto kumele athuthe emhlabeni wesilo ngoba isilo asisifuni isilime emhlabeni waso. So uShembe ke zimbili izinto ekumele a decide kuzo. Either uthatha inkomo uyoshweleza kuyisilo ngokuba isilima phambi kwesilo noma uyathutha emhlabeni wesilo. Kumele achuze lapho uShembe ngoba awukwazi ukuba isilima phambi kwesilo. Isilo njoba sithi uyisilima nje okusho ukuthi yena wenza ubulima phambi kwesilo. Asikwazi ke thina ukulosithi isilo sithuka inhlamba isilo sirongi. uShembe yena uyena orongi ngokuba isilima phambi kwesilo. Ubenzelani yena ubulima phambi kwesilo? uShembe kumele athathe inkomo ayoshweleza laphana athela amanzi esilweni axolise ngokwenza ubulima phambi kwesilo. Ngibonga ithuba.
The video that I've posted yesterday, there was a clip Yaga King Misuzulu, our king, the Zulu king, whereby he was arguing with his wife, carrying Stella, Ingote Stella. So I shared my comments in that video. And also many people on social media, they've been commenting, they've been vocal about that clip that was trending. And today, when I was watching, the clips that I came across, a lot of them, they were blaming the woman that took the video because they were saying every household has problems. It's not wise to record the video and post it on social media, especially about your problems with your man, with your husband. It's even worse that this man that we're talking about is the king, is the well-respected man. So a lot of people were criticizing her. My opinions yesterday were a bit different than that, but I also listened to other people, I also watched other people's videos. So they were challenging her by doing that and also saying that if it was going to be better if she recorded the video and not post it. And also, and after recording the video and report the king to the elders, and if the king is denying, then she produces the video to the elders, not on social media. You don't resolve your marriage problems on social media, no matter how angry you can be, but it's not wise. It's just not wise. So that's what people were saying on social media. I don't know what you think about that video, that particular clip that I'm talking about. Please also share in the comment section what you think about that one. And then we have to move to another clip now.
What is happening in South Africa?
You know, when this issue arose on the 6th day of March, I wrote a letter to President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Yes.
And my argument was South Africa is the anchor economy. Mr. President, don't allow vigilantism to be what defines how you deal with illegality. It is true that every country wants to document all visitors who are in their country. But you don't allow half-naked individuals to be running around the streets of Durban or Johannesburg, moving from shop to shop, trying to determine who is documented or who is not documented. And you don't allow them, particularly when you know that they are using derogatory terms, makwere kwere habane. They are telling Africans, leave. When I wrote that letter, I received several letters from South Africans.
Okay.
Some of them were very angry with me, and I responded to each one of them with history. Some of them then apologized. I told them, you cannot be in a position where you are telling everybody to go, and some of you are saying documented, some of you are saying all must go, and you are creating an environment where you instill fear in everybody. You are looting shops and all these. And none of the South African leading politicians, I listened to them, they were trying to justify the unjustifiable. And their claim is that fellow Africans are taking away jobs from them. A complete lie. fellow Africans are creating jobs for them. If you've gone to South Africa, see individuals from Somalia, from Ethiopia, from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Kenya. They are the ones who are creating jobs where there were no opportunities or there appear to be no opportunity. They saw them and they are creating jobs. So even if they were not documented, I would regularize them because they are adding value to the economy.
Sure.
But because, and permit me to say this very painfully, black South Africans are suffering from what is called the Stockholm Syndrome. They love their tormentors who are white. That is why it is not even a friend of me corrected me. It is Africans that they do not want. It is the whites who still control over 70% of their land. It is the whites who run an enclave called Orania, where blacks are not allowed.
They're trying by all means to terrorize the streets, but we are here to make sure they're brought to book. What do you do for a living? I also sell. Sell what? Now there's a printing machine. It's with a drugs. But we dig here. Whoa! Cholama trucks, over 200,000. This is also the short span, why we won't stop.
Never. Ngisemuva guys. Sengiqedile shobek mayethi 11 namhlanje July 2026. Ngihleli nesitoko sami lesi uMashando waseshongweni. Bayangazi abantu baseshongweni usisi odayisa ama-veg. Today ama-scoppers guys, ama-ghost slowly, ama-yellow dash. Angicala kancane kancane guys. So as you can see naku sisendleleni ephumayo manje guys.
Khuluma baba. Ithini irecipe yaBrian before uhamba nje?
Ngane ngife. Awusazi uyithole. Awusazi uyithole.
Sifaka kanjani screen protect?
Ngane ngife.
Adayisa ama-pampers.
Please share also in the comment section what you think about the clip that you just watched, more especially the long one.
Kuna video ke engezansi kwale engiyenzile. Engivuke nje kuseni ngayenza ngingakamthengi lo uStella kaZwelonke. Manje ke sengenza le akukona ukuflip flopper zinjandini. Reader icontext kule video lengezansi kwale bengi addressa enye indaba laphana benginikhumbuza ukuthi sisuka yaphi nalobukhosi njengoba sila namhlanje la ngizwakala khona nginitshela zinja ngithi mina enganginikhombisa indlela angaze mina ngimbukaze angaze ngimjikele mina uzonda amagwala ngizwakala ngisho lawo magama ngithi nganginikhombisa indlela ngimtshela ukuthi nansi indlela nina nabhayiza nina nalo njahana nami nalo nilwa nami benginikhumbuza ukuthi sisuka lapho silala sikhona manje sila bengakasithenga iStella lalela uNdlunkulu uMdolomba ubhede kakhulu isile indlula mithi yamakhosi iright laphana akukho nje okuronge alikho icala laphana alikho nje uqinisile vele uMdlokombane wayethi pe one way without actions qinisile lapho yini isizwe sake sayakhela uMdlokombane siphi nje isikole uphi umhlaba iphi clinic noma isibhedlela for 50 years ehlele esihlalweni uphi umgwaqo obizwa ngaye liphi ground elibizwa ngaye iphi park ebizwa ngaye ekuthiwa waba nesandla ekwakheni yona qinisile indlula mithi vele uMdlokombane wayipepereza kuphela without any impact and action qinisile indlula mithi lapha yeah wena Ndlunkulu Mdolomba ubhede ngempela lapha yana bekumele ubize family meeting uaddress inkinga obhekene nazo hayi ukuthi udalula amahlazo esilo masidlile udalule ezweni lonke ukuthi amahlazo omyeni wakho awabuka umhlaba wonke ubhede kakhulu wena Ndlunkulu Umdolomba uyakha kanjani indlu wena ungabonisananga nendoda yakho wakhe indlu emagcekeni amakhosi ungazange ubonisane nendoda yakho okuyisilo esihlele esihlalweni indlu lamithi yamakhosi ukwenza kanjani lokho njengoba sithi silo wena wakha indlu size sabikelwa zinduna ukuthi wena khona indlu oyakhayo uyakha kanjani indlu wena emzini wamadoda ungakhulumanga nendoda bhedile Ndlunkulu Mdolomba uyishutha kanjani indoda yakho ubonisa indoda yakho i-weak point yayo ekumele ngabe wena uhlala phezukwayo uprotecte umyeni wakho uyamshutha uyameneka umeneke elizwe amahlazo endoda yakho egceke wena uyawashutha uwaneke ezweni uyishutha kanjani indoda yakho idlile singakaze sikubone uyishutha ingadlile asikaze sibone ivideo yakho wena ushutha ingonyama ushutha ilokuze indlulamithi ijabulele nje ingadle etshwala ikhululekele nje ikujabulisa asikaze sikubone untazisa lawo mavideo wena Ndlunkulu Umdolomba uphethile ngempela futhi awuyena noNdlunkulu umdolomba nje wena ngalendlela isilo sikubiza ngayo uyapheda uyabo ithi indlulamithi ibona ngamavideo usemagroundini wena uyobuka ama-Kaizer Chiefs ungazange uyitshele indlulamithi okuyindoda yakho ukuthi wena ucela ukuphuma uye emagroundini uphuma kanjani uye emagroundini ungayitshelanga indoda yakho umkhwenyana wakho abone ngamavideo nje unobani emagroundini wena Mdolomba unobani emagroundini Mdolomba uyahlupha uyayihlupha indlulamithi wena Mdolomba wena nkosikazi wendlulamithi oyisidakwa uyamhlupha wena undlulamithi wenze ngathi yona yodwa indlulamithi ephuzayo kanti unawe uyisidakwa wena Mdolomba uyisidakwa wena Mdolomba wena oshuthe indlulamithi uyisidakwa wena siyakwazi ukuthi uyaphuza uyishutha kanjani indlulamithi idlile ungazishuthi wena mawudlile uyishutha kanjani indlulamithi idlile ube wena ungakazi uyishuthe udlile wena siyakwazi ukuthi uyisidakwa wena Mdolomba kodwa sikaze sikubone uyishutha wena udakwa uyishutha kanjani indlulamithi yamakhosi idlile uyishutha kanjani uyapeta Mdolomba uyapeta ya awufanele nje wena ulo ohlonishwa ubizwa ngoNdlunkulu ubizwa ngani ngoba umsangano wathi uqala nje wathi ushada nje wena wawushutha emathaveni wena Mdolomba wathi ushada nje ngakho kodwa uyi brand new wife yendlulamithi wawushuthele emathaveni wena Mdolomba ujive upetuka laphana usantula imdidi lapha emathaveni yantazi ivideo yakho sayibona bekushuthile namhlanje wena usushutha indlulamithi kwaba buhlungu beshuthe wena awuzange uyijabulele lo video kodwa wena the same pain ongazange wena uyi-enjoy usuyenza kuyindlulamithi awubizanga ngani family meeting Mdolomba uyoyidalula khona indlulamithi emndenini hayi esidlangalaleni emhlabeni wonke uyaphetha Mdolomba uyasangana wena mfazi kade shit man.
If you managed to watch this video up until where we are, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel, so that each and every time when I give you videos like this, they come to you as a notification. Also share in the comment section what you think about the whole video and what this last clip Umakanya was saying. Yeah, I'll see you next time with another video. Thanks, bye.